Yeah, my name is yobu, doing the BIT. Student MRIU. Some work to present here is about that database management system, and the question was asking disadvantages of database management systems, and one of the disadvantages is high cost. Database users require high-speed processors and huge memory size to use database. Organizations need a trained and highly paid technical database administrators for using and maintaining the large database systems. Another disadvantage is a huge size. The size of database is not big at the initial state, but when the user store a large amount of data, then it creates many problems due to the huge data, and so does not provide good results and does not run effectively. Point number 3, database failure. In database systems, all data is stored in one centralized database. If the database fails, then the data is lost. Another point is complexity. Database management system is so complex for non-technical users. It is not easy to manage and maintain database system. Therefore, training is necessary. Another point is increase the staff cost. Database management system requires uneducated and skilled staff for managing and maintaining the database. So a lot of money is spent to get this level of trained and experienced staff. Another point is cost of data conversion. The cost of data conversion is very high. There is a requirement for trained, skilled, and experienced database administrators for converting the data smoothly. The last point is performance. Database system speed is low for small firms and organizations. Hence, the performance of database system in a small organization is poor. Another question was about data models. Definition for data model: this is a visual representation of data elements and the connection between them. There is also kinds of data models. We have one which is a conceptual data model, second is logical data model, and the last is a physical data model. The conceptual data model it defines what the system contains. It typically created by business stakeholders and data architects. The purpose is to organize, scope, and define business concepts and roles. The basic tenets of conceptual data model is entity, attribute, and relationship. When we talk about logical data model, this shows how the system is implemented and it is used to define the structure of data elements and to set the relationship between them. The model is typically created by data architects and business analysts. The purpose is to develop technical map of roles and data structures. The last is the physical data model. This describes how the system will be implemented using specific database management system. This is typically created by database architects and developers. It gives the actual implementation of database. Last question was the difference between two-tier client server and three-tier client server architectures. One difference on two-tier architecture, it is a client-server architecture, while the three-tier database architecture, it is a web-based application. Second, the two-tier architecture, the application logic is either buried inside the user interface on the different or within the database or server while the other one, the application logic or process, results in the middle tier. It is separated from the data and the user interface. Then two-tier is easy to build and maintain, while the other it is complex to build and maintain. Two-tier architecture runs slower, while the three-tier architecture runs faster.